Namaskar, good evening. You're watching India Up Front and I'm Swati Joshi. In the run-up to the race to the White House, Donald Trump has put spotlight on the plight of persecuted Hindus in Bangladesh. In no uncertain terms, the former US president and the Republican presidential candidate has condemned and branded the unabated attacks on Hindus as acts of barbaric violence. He has accused his Democrat rivals Kamala Harris and Joe Biden of ignoring Hindus across the world and has vowed to protect Hindu Americans against the anti-religion agenda of the radical left. He has also asserted that if voted to power, his administration will strengthen America's great partnership with his good friend, Prime Minister Narendra Modi. Now, many say that Trump's stand on persecuted Hindus is clearly aimed at wooing the Indian American community ahead of the US presidential race. But can one deny that this stand taken by the former US president has forced the world to take note of a truth that has been denied by many motivated groups for their lopsided agendas? The truth about the rights of Hindus and the persecution they face in countries where they are minorities. Back home on expected lines, Trump's statement has triggered a huge political flashpoint, with some saying Trump is better than Sanatan Baiters in India and others of the opinion that Trump must be concerned about issues plaguing America first.
तो अमेरिकन लीडर इस बात को एक्नॉलेज कर रहा है कि हाँ बांग्लादेश में जो कुछ हुआ है वो गंभीर था और वर्ल्ड लीडर्स जो है ना चुप्पी साध लेते हैं को उत्पीड़न नहीं माना जाता, ऐसी खबरों को छुपाया भी जाता है।
ट्रंप को अपना मुल्क संभालना चाहिए, उसको बांग्लादेश की फिक्र क्या पड़ी है। इस वक्त चुनाव वहाँ हो रहे हैं तो उसको भी मोदी जी की तरह बांग्लादेश याद आ गया।
साइजेबल वोटर हैं तो ट्रंप साहब भी बोल रहे हैं, इतने दिन बाद बोले ट्रंप साहब, पहले बोलते तो ट्रंप साहब की मजबूरियां हैं, ऐसे ही नहीं है।
Meanwhile, in India, politics is also unfolding around another issue which concerns Hindus and their astha. This is about the Faizabad MP Avadhesh Prasad, who was called Ayodhya ka Raja by Akhilesh Yadav. He chose to skip the grand Deepotsav celebrations in Ayodhya, saying he wasn't even invited. The mayor of Ayodhya, on the contrary, says as per protocol, all arrangements for the MP were made. So parties that once boycotted Pran Pratishtha, are they indulging in politics of boycott once again? And why is it that whenever it's about Hindu Astha, the temperament by doubters is that of one that takes the community and its sentiments for granted?
हमें नहीं बुलाया इसका कोई मुझे है नहीं, तो भारतीय जनता पार्टी दहशत में है कि कहीं अवधेश प्रसाद को बुलाया जाएगा और यहाँ के सांसद हैं जनपद अयोध्या का, तो उन्हीं का कवरेज हो जाएगा, उन्हीं की सारी चर्चा हो जाएगी।
उनके लिए अलग से उनके प्रोटोकॉल के अनुरूप उनके बैठने की व्यवस्था, उनके सहयोगियों की पासेस की व्यवस्था, ये सारी व्यवस्थाएं की गई थी।
जब विधानसभा अध्यक्ष उत्तर प्रदेश, जब उन्होंने रामलला के दर्शन के लिए सभी विधायकों को आह्वान किया कि हम साधन दे रहे हैं, सब लोग एक साथ चला जाए वहां दर्शन पूजन के लिए, तब विरोध किसने किया था? समाजवादी पार्टी के लोगों ने। निमंत्रण के बाद भी, लिखित निमंत्रण के बाद भी लोग नहीं गए, और जो वहां के मेयर ने कहा है वो सही कहा है।
पास गए होते तो निसंदेह कहीं कार्यक्रम में बुलाया गया होता तो वो जाते। भारतीय जनता पार्टी हो या ओम प्रकाश राजभर जी हो, उनके बयान लगातार बदलने वाले बयान रहते हैं, आरोप लगाने वाले बयान होते हैं।
All right, let's open this up and go across to our guests. We have Shehzad Poonawala with us, national spokesperson of the Bharatiya Janata Party. Ishkaran Bhandari, advocate Supreme Court, joins us on the panel. Kamruzaman Chaudhary, political analyst, is also with us. We have Mohammad Tariq Khan, national spokesperson of the Samajwadi Party. Vivek Srivastav, political analyst, is with us on the broadcast. And Tausif Ahmed Khan, lawyer and political analyst, will also be joining us. Good evening to all of you. I want to begin with you, Ishkaran Bhandari. What do you make of what's happening both in America and in India here? Even Donald Trump talking about, the world bringing its attention to the rights of persecuted Hindus in Bangladesh. Even he is taking a vow that he's going to protect the rights of Hindus. And here in India, there's politics happening over attending Deepotsav.
The world has never recognized Hindu genocide, and it is a good development that President Trump has started talking about the persecution of Hindu minorities. Because please understand, when this government brought the CAA rules, it was on the same lines that in these Islamic nations of Pakistan, Bangladesh, Afghanistan, they are committing genocide of minorities, which include Hindus there. So this term minority and Hindu, please understand from the global perspective. Globally, Hinduism is the fourth religious group. The first is Christianity, almost 30%, Islam 25%, unaffiliated almost 16%, and then Hinduism 15%. I'm going by Pew report, not anything else. So we are the fourth largest, but being a global minority, it is not recognized as a global minority. Being a religion which has suffered genocide in Afghanistan, there were 7 lakh people belonging to Sanatan Dharma in Afghanistan in 1970s. Less than 100 is left. We have seen in Pakistan it was 23%, down to 3 or 4%. We have seen in Bangladesh 22%, down to less than 8%. So that reality is being recognized. The UN Convention on Genocide are very clear that an intent in whole or in part to exterminate a nation, ethical, racial or religious group is genocide, and then it lists the various means. All of this qualifies.
Right.
So what we are seeing is slowly but an awakening that genocide of Hindus has been done, which was always ignored because they are a religious minority globally where the narrative is set. We have seen the figures in Pakistan, Afghanistan, Bangladesh. I have always complimented this government for bringing CAA because that recognizes the persecution faced by Hindus, Sikhs, Buddhists in these nations and providing them a succor in India, which is their national land. And what is happening in Bangladesh is accelerated. But the same trend has been slowly happening over the years of genocide. So I will end by saying this, that it is a good development that finally the former president of US is recognizing that minority Hindus in these Islamic nations are facing genocide. Awareness will lead to certain results and solution which we need at a global level as well as at an Indian level.
All right, you're calling it a good development. I want to bring in Kamuzzaman Chaudhary. Ishkaran Bhandari says good development. It will bring the world's attention on what's happening with Hindus that are a minority in Bangladesh. And the BJP and BHP are asking the opposition to take a stand. Finally, they're saying even Donald Trump is concerned about the right of Hindus and their persecution in Bangladesh. The opposition is just not talking.
Yeah, Swati, good evening and a happy Diwali to all of you and your viewers. First and foremost, Swati, can you just correct the echo, please?
Okay, we'll fix that. Please go ahead.
Yeah. Now, to continue with this, basically, you know, the hypocrisy can't be missed on 2 points. When a foreign power interferes in a particular country's internal domestic politics, the hypocrisy can't be missed because the same Republican Party in the freedom struggle of Bangladesh in the 1970-71 war with Pakistan had sided with the same Pakistan, which is committing a genocide against minorities, religious minorities in their own countries, whether it was East Pakistan or West Pakistan. During President Nixon time or Henry Kissinger, they all even moved their naval vessels in the Bay of Bengal to somehow or the other attack or prevent India or the Hindu country to attack Pakistan or Bangladesh in the first instance. In the second instance, you know, when we talk about genocide, we should talk about genocide all across the world, in the globe. What's happening in Palestine is a live, well-documented genocide that is happening. But the same Trump will not speak about this genocide. He will speak about a particular vote bank that matters to him in the next few days, that is the election in the United States, just to attract the Indian families or the Hindu families that are there in the US.
But what's stopping the opposition?
Nothing more, nothing less.
But what's stopping the opposition from taking a stand? Okay, point taken. You're saying he's trying to woo the Indian Americans, the Hindu Americans in America. He wants their votes and that's why he's making that pitch. But what's stopping the opposition from taking a stand?
We always took a stand. We said that the CA cannot be a solution to what's happening in Bangladesh out here. Even the Supreme Court has ruled that prior to 1966 or 1971, whoever people entered India can claim to a citizenship. But the same dumb Narendra Modi government brought in the CA to appease a particular group of people, their vote bank politics.
But how is it?
The CA cannot be a solution.
Aren't they a minority in Bangladesh? Are they not being persecuted? Are they not being persecuted? Then how is it? How is it a bad move? Now let me bring in Shehzad Poonawalla. You've had your say. Let me begin, Shehzad Poonawalla. 2 points. One, that BJP and the VHP is asking the opposition to clear its stand when it's not talking about hypocrisy and double standards of Trump, and that, very clearly this is politics for him. He's trying to woo a particular vote bank.
Let me tell you what is hypocrisy. Hypocrisy is that hate against Muslims is Islamophobia, hate against blacks is called racism, hate against Jews is called anti-Semitism, and hate against Hindus is called freedom of speech. The fact is that these so-called woke liberals will justify anything being done against the Hindu community in the name of free speech, but their entire pattern will change when it comes to Muslims or any other community. This is the hypocrisy. Hypocrisy is that those who want to extend their arms for Rohingyas will oppose CAA law. By the way, CAA law was advocated for by Mahatma Gandhi, by Dr. Manmohan Singh, by the Congress party, which wanted it. In fact, Pranab Mukherjee committee report had said that minorities in Afghanistan, Bangladesh should get citizenship. Please read that report. But having said that, let me tell you what has happened. One more hypocrisy I will tell you. The hypocrisy is that these people always put the life or the vote bank niti above Rashtra niti, and therefore for the vote bank politics, they have always said Mohabbat ki dukaan. But when it comes to Hindus, who says ki Hindu hinsak hai? Who says Hindu terror? Who says Hindutva is ISIS, Boko Haram? Who puts a stigma on the Hindu community? Who abuses and says Sanatan should be exterminated, eliminated? That is not hate speech for them. I challenge them that if anybody was to say this about any other religion, there would be Sar Tan Se Juda lobby on the ground. But because Hindus do not react that way, any kind of commentary made this way is justified, and this is called Mohabbat ki dukaan. Okay. Secondly, they talk about PDA, maximum number, and Ishkaran will testify to this, maximum number of the people who are being killed, the Hindus being killed in Bangladesh, actually belong to SC, ST, OBC community. वहां पर कोई जात देखकर नहीं मार रहा है उनको, वहां पर हिंदू है इसलिए मारा जा रहा है. तो this is the hypocrisy. Those who talk about PD are silent. They will cry for Muslims in Gaza, 4,000 kilometers away. CWC के resolution में आ जाएगा. But not a word has been spoken. On the other hand, Prime Minister Modi not only spoke multiple times about Hindus, but the government of India for the first time in 2022 took up Hindu phobia as a matter of issue on United Nations platform. For last 65 years. Why did Kamruzzaman Chaudhary never take it up? Is there no hatred against Hindus?
Okay, since you're talking about PD, I want to bring in Mohammad Tariq Khan. Mohammad Tariq Khan, respond to what Shehzad is saying. Also, to the second half of the entire story, which is the Deepotsav angle here, because the allegation also is that Samajwadi Party and others very clearly maintaining their distance from Ram Mandir, from Hindu festivals, gives out a message that they just want to create controversy around it, want to appease a particular vote bank, and want to maintain their distance when it comes to the Hindu Astha. How do you respond?
Avdesh ji, our MP already said that he was not invited. Suppose there is an event, so you gave some type of invitation to him. He was not invited. That's why he was not there. Because as well, he's the MP of that particular area. So when we saw that the Deputy CM, another prominent leader was there, so he must be invited. But I think because of his caste, he was not invited. This is my simple allegation. Why he wasn't invited? And let me complete.
Okay.
If BJP has invited him, ask Shehzad to show the invitation, a card or something written by the district magistrate or the government that please be attend this event which has been organized at that place. Point number one. Point number two. BJP leader Brijbhushan Singh said that they have blocked the road of different districts which connect to Ayodhya, and why they have blocked? To make that event a VIP event, and the common people who are these are the not.
But all those people who were seen there were all VIPs.
Ma'am, you don't want us to complete. Please let me complete. Brijbhushan Singh said he's not our MP, BJP MP. He said that roads who connect Ayodhya from Gonda, from Faizabad, from Basti was blocked because the poor people cannot reach that deep also. That is the allegation of Brijbhushan Singh, not Samajwadi Party, not BS, not a Congress allegation, not a Tariq Khan allegation.
Relax, calm down. You want us to believe what Avdesh Prasad is saying. Why should we not believe what the mayor is saying? Who's saying 50 passes were given not just for the MP but for people who would accompany him as well.
Why not to disclose
their allegation is that you wanted to maintain distance. You boycotted Pran Pratishtha. You boycotted Pran Pratishtha, gave statements against the Ram temple, and now Avdesh Prasad, who by the way was chosen by the people of Faizabad, has maintained his distance.
Shahzad should ask that district magistrate to show that pass, and he has this tendency to show all the things. I have seen him; he has shown Nibu and all the things. Why not to show that
Okay,
pass?
who do we trust? Shehzad, is there proof? Shehzad, is there proof that Avdesh Prasad was invited?
सारी चीजें दिखाऊंगा। सबसे पहले मैं तारिक जी को बता दूं कि ये जो मंदिर बना है ना, हमारा भव्य राम मंदिर, उसकी पहली ईंट कामेश्वर चौपाल ने रखी है। अब जाकर खोज लीजिए किन जाति के थे वो, पर जाति में बांटना ही आपका काम है। इसलिए मैं आपको 2-3 प्रमाण, वैसे तो जब अखिलेश जी को प्राण प्रतिष्ठा का न्योता मिला था तब उन्होंने भी डिनाई किया था, फिर हमने बताया था पोस्टल स्टैंप के साथ कि कहां पे पहुंचा था, किस एड्रेस पर पहुंचा था, फिर मानना पड़ा। आज तक अखिलेश जी गए क्या? दूसरी बात, अवधेश प्रसाद जी का एक फोटो लेकर आया हूं मैं, ये दरगाह में टोपी पहनकर एकदम जा रहे हैं दरगाह में। यहां पर इनवाइट मिला था दरगाह में जाने के लिए। राम मंदिर बीच में नहीं, मैंने आपके बीच में नहीं बोला। तारिक जी अपनी कमेंट्री अपने तक रखिए। नहीं स्वाति जी, वन बाय वन। स्वाति जी, दिस इज नॉट द वे। आई एम इन द स्टूडियो, आई कैन आल्सो डिस्टर्ब।
लेट हिम रिस्पोंड। 1 सेकंड, लेट हिम रिस्पोंड।
हां, तो आप अपना करिए।
आई कम टू यू फॉर अ काउंटर। तारिक,
दरगाह में जाने के लिए कोई इनवाइट की आवश्यकता नहीं है, पर प्राण प्रतिष्ठा में जाने के लिए इनवाइट चाहिए, पर दीपोत्सव में जाने के लिए इनवाइट चाहिए। भाई आपको मैं एक फैक्चुअली पॉइंट बोलता हूं, वैसे तो मेयर ने क्लैरिफाई किया 50 पास मिले थे, परंतु द फैक्चुअल पोजीशन इज दैट दीज वर फ्री पासेस। मुझे बता दीजिए पहले समाजवादी पार्टी के अवधेश जी के लोग कितने लोगों ने रजिस्टर करके फ्री पास लिए क्योंकि उनकी मंशा थी जाने की और फिर उनको रोका गया। ये दिखा दे, उसके बाद मैं बताता हूं। नहीं 10 सेकंड और इनका ट्रैक रिकॉर्ड बताता हूं। एक बार अवधेश जी को पटका पहनाया गया श्रीराम का, तो उनसे पूछा गया श्रीराम का पटका आपने पहना है, तो उन्होंने बोला ये मेरी विचारधारा नहीं है, मेरे पास वीडियो बता दूंगा वीडियो। फिर उसके बाद उनको राजा अयोध्या कहा गया अखिलेश जी द्वारा। राजा अयोध्या केवल एक ही हो सकते हैं, ये वो लोग हैं जिन्होंने राम भक्तों पर गोलियां चलाई, जिन्होंने अंधकार में रखा। मेरा आखिरी सवाल है स्वाति जी, आखिरी सवाल। स्वाति जी, 2012 से 17 कितने दीपोत्सव है? ताजमहल को तो बड़ा चमका कर दिखाया आपने। एक मुझे 2012 से 17 के बीच में 10,000 दिए डाले हो, ऐसा दीपोत्सव दिखा दो तारिक भाई।
शहजाद, वो प्रूफ मांग आपने इनविटेशन अगर दिया है उसका प्रूफ आप दिखाइए।
भाई स्वाति जी, मैं इसका जवाब स्पेसिफिकली देना चाहता हूं। ये चीखे नहीं, बस केवल चीखे नहीं। स्वाति जी, ये तो प्रभु श्री राम का भी प्रूफ मांगते हैं। किसका प्रूफ दिखा दिए? तो वैक्सीन बनी है ठीक से, ये बीजेपी वैक्सीन बोलते हैं। जब ये बीजेपी वैक्सीन बोलते और राम जी के अस्तित्व को नहीं मानते, बोलते कौन से कमरे में पैदा हुआ, ये तो वो व्यक्ति है। एक सेकंड पूछे तारिक खान, आप बिलीव करते हो राम जी भगवान है? एक बात, तारिक खान बोलिए राम जी भगवान है। तारिक खान बोलिए राम जी भगवान है, मानते कि नहीं मानते?
Let me respond.
एक मिनट, let him respond please.
राम जी भारत की आत्मा है और राम जी भारत के भगवान है, कड़कड़ में भगवान राम है। सुनिए ये तारिक खान की जबानी। अब चुप रहिएगा, मुंह पे उंगली रखे बैठिए। मैम, इधर उधर भटकाना खूब नचाया इन्होंने, पास नहीं दिखा पाए जिसका इतनी देर से बखान हो रहा है। बताया कि वो टोपी लगाए थे, ये लगाए थे, वो लगाए थे। हमारी क्या विचारधारा है, हम गए नहीं गए, दोज आर डिफरेंट थिंग। द सिंपल इज द क्वेश्चन इज वेरी प्रिसाइज, pinpoint that where is the invitation. Your claim that you have issued passes, show that passes, give a slap on my cheeks, I'll keep my mouth shut. You don't have the proof, that's why you are shedding here and there and talking these type of things which will make any type of atmosphere.
Okay, quick rebuttal coming in.
पूरा रिबटल दूंगा। अब प्लीज आप भी ध्यान करके सुनिएगा। गिरीश पति त्रिपाठी तो पास दिखाएंगे, मेरे वर्ड्स मार्क कीजिए, वो तो पास दिखाएंगे और आज ही दिखाएंगे। पर मैं आपसे पूछना चाहता हूं तारिक साहब, मुझे बताइए कि अखिलेश जी अभी तक क्यों नहीं गए राम मंदिर? उनको तो इनवाइट आ गया था ना।
उसका अखिलेश जी, अवधेश जी के इन्विटेशन से कोई लेना।
अरे जब आस्था ही नहीं है, जब आस्था ही नहीं है।
You are saying it's Astha. Let me bring in Vivek Srivastava as well. Vivek Srivastava, whether it was Pran Pratishtha or whether it's the Deepotsav, the BJP's allegation is that there's no Astha, and even if there is Astha, the opposition is maintaining its distance from it. And it was not a BJP event. 2 Guinness records were created. What stopped the MP from visiting?
मैंने करिए गिनेस बुक ऑफ वर्ल्ड रिकॉर्ड जलाइए दिया। डोंट गिव एनी ऑयल टू द पुअर पीपल, जस्ट कीप ऑन बर्निंग एंड वेस्टिंग। वी डू नॉट बिलीव दैट द प्राण प्रतिष्ठा वाज अ रिलीजियस इवेंट, neither was the Shankaracharya, Honorable Shankaracharya, all 4 of them, they boycotted it. It was a political event. Mr. Narendra Modi preponed it, even according to their own Hindu scriptures. The astrologer said it is not the right time, but he did not follow, because that was supposed to be the starting point of the election campaign of the BJP. And that is why the entire India Alliance boycotted it, and we will. Deepotsav again is a political event. The government of India and the state government of Uttar Pradesh has no business to be promoting one particular religion. It is unconstitutional.
दिवाली के दिन दीपोत्सव की बात नहीं करेंगे तो किसकी करेंगे? Ishkaran Bhandari wanted to come in. Is this promotion of a particular religion? The government of Uttar Pradesh is promoting a particular religion. That's the charge.
Absolutely not, Swati. But people who fired on car sevaks will, of course, not want to celebrate Ram Mandir. So I do not know why we are asking them questions or why people are being surprised that they do not come. Whether Mr. Akhilesh Yadav goes or does not go, it is not a surprise. A political party has a legacy, and you know the legacy of Mr. Mulayam Singh Yadav. So I, for one, am not surprised. But I want to come on to a point Shahzad made, which is a very interesting point of PDA and the conditions of Hindus in Bangladesh. The first law minister of Pakistan, Mr. Joginder Nath Mandal, he was a Dalit. He had to resign, and while resigning, he said the situation of Hindus in Pakistan is intolerable. Okay. How they are slowly being converted or liquidated, or how there is an anti-Hindu bias. So what I said, what Trump saying is historical, because this genocide has been going on since 1947 in Pakistan as well as Bangladesh. It is only now that global leaders, for whatever reason, are paying attention to it, which is a good development. I hope it gets carried forward. Okay. And the entire narrative of how systematically Hindus are facing persecution gets established and then solved.
Okay, let me bring in Tausif. Tausif, the Samajwadi Party said the verdict that has come from Faizabad is a clear message and a writing on the wall for the BJP that the people of Faizabad believe in the ideology of the Samajwadi Party. Then why is it that the Samajwadi Party leaders have maintained their distance from Ram Mandir? The question still, is being asked to the Samajwadi Party chief. Why has he not visited Ram Temple if they believe that the verdict and the mandate was for their ideology?
Look, Samajwadi Party has already clarified that they were not invited. Secondly, the people of Faizabad have voted in favor of Samajwadi Party, and that is the answer. BJP has now found a new godfather in Donald Trump. Donald Trump is making a tweet, a political pitch, where he is saying that he is the savior of the Hindu in America, that the Hindus in America are under threat from Kamala Harris, who, by the way, is also an Indian origin woman. And BJP is hailing that. What a pity.
Tausif, when world leaders talk about the plight of minorities that is endorsed by the opposition, is that not endorsed? Are those reports not endorsed by the opposition asking questions to the center?
There is a difference. This tweet was supposed to be a tweet of greetings, a best wishes tweets on the occasion of Diwali, and in fact he is saying Happy Diwali to all. When did we, as a culture, as an Indian, started mixing festival with the politics? In the very same tweet, he is spreading hatred. He is sending out a message that Kamala Harris is against the Hindus of America, and he himself projecting himself as the savior of the Hindu. And Mr. Modi and all the BJP guys, they are hailing him for that. It should have been a simple message on the occasion of Diwali, sending out a very nice message and greeting the world, greeting the people and greeting in the Americans of the Hindu Americans. And why only Hindu? All Americans. Diwali is a festival for all. It's not restricted to any particular community.
Diwali is celebrated by Hindus. Since he was addressing the Hindus, he spoke about an issue which is not made up by him. Shehzad Poonawalla.
Irony died 1,000 deaths when Mamata Banerjee, on the occasion of Ram Navami, said that you can't take your yatra to so-called Muslim areas, otherwise if there's an attack then it's your fault, and said Eid or Roza rakhne wale jo log hai wo to hamla karte hi nahi. She gave a clean chit to the attackers. She is talking about peace during festivals. Her party is talking about that. हमने किसी को ना अपना राजनीतिक रूप से स्वीकारा, ना अपनाया, ना नकारा, परंतु आपने तो हमास चीफ को स्वीकारा भाई. Left gave a platform to the Hamas chief during the Palestine protest. When Hezbollah died, you were beating your chest कि Hezbollah chief मर गया, Hezbollah chief नसरल्ला मर गया. नस काट रहे थे आप लोग. हाँ, और उनके लिए नस काट रहे थे, पर जो बांग्लादेश के हिंदू है उनके लिए एक आंसू नहीं टपका आपका. ये तो आपकी असलियत है भाई. नसरल्ला के लिए नस काटो, और यहाँ पर तो एक बात नहीं बोलना है. प्लीज सर, आई डू नॉट इंटरप्ट. आप लोगों को इतनी उत्तेजना क्यों है भाई? अरे पर मैं अपनी बात तो पूरी कर दूं. इतनी उत्तेजना क्यों है भाई? यू आर अ पेजर और यू आर अ ह्यूमन बीइंग. अब सुनिए, डोंट interrupt like a pager. Lastly, sir, I want to ask Mr. Vivek Srivastava has become astrologer. भाई लेफ्टिस्ट हुआ एथियस्ट आर टॉकिंग अबाउट एस्ट्रोलॉजी। सर मुझे ये बता दो, राम मंदिर को बेकार बोला गया, प्राण प्रतिष्ठा को नाच गाना बोला गया, विवेक जी आपने कंडेम किया राहुल गांधी को?
That is why I said you're cheating your own people, your own culture, the so-called culture, the so-called astrology, जिसको प्राइम मिनिस्टर भी ग्लोरीफाई करते हैं, आप उनको भी चीट कर रहे थे। मैंने ये बोला है आपको सिर्फ अपने इलेक्शन के रिजल्ट से मतलब था। राम को आप मानते नहीं है। आलिया भट्ट, रणबीर कपूर, अमिताभ बच्चन, मुकेश अंबानी, ये राम भक्ति कर
इन्विटेशन सबको गया था सर। जिन जिन ने रिजेक्ट किया और बॉयकॉट किया, उन्होंने पत्र लिख करके भी कहा कि हम वी आर मेंटेनिंग डिस्टेंस, दैट वी आर बॉयकॉटिंग दिस प्राण प्रतिष्ठा। कमरुज़्ज़मान चौधरी बॉयकॉट किया था कि नहीं किया था प्राण प्रतिष्ठा? कमरुज़्ज़मान चौधरी
या no, Swati, before coming to your question, let me expose further the deep state of Hindutva represented in your panel. When we are going gaga over the Trump statement in support of the Bangladeshi Hindus, this same deep state will reject the USCIRF report, that is the US Commission on International Religious Freedom, and the atrocities against the minority community in India. They will be going silent, mum on this, as if nothing is happening in India on atrocities against the minorities. When sitting member of the parliament, Nilesh Rane type characters, or Giri Maharaj, they will spew venom against the minorities. The same deep state will say, okay, fine, this is natural.
If you're digging up statements, you'll have to dig up statements from your own camp as well, from the INDI as well. And this is exactly what I said just a few moments back, when there are such reports that are tabled, and when world leaders talk about the status of minorities in India, that is endorsed. That is endorsed. But when somebody is talking about the plight of Hindus in Bangladesh, demanding the attention of the world in that direction, we have a problem. Why? Tausif.
On the occasion of Diwali, he is sending a happy Diwali message to everyone. And then he is telling on the same very tweet that American Hindus khatre mein hai, that Kamala Harris is the villain, and that he is presenting himself as the savior of the American Hindus and the savior of the Hindus across the world. And I'm so astonished that all of you are praising him. You don't see anything wrong in that.
We're not praising him. We're just asking questions based on that post. Who said we are praising Donald Trump and hailing Donald Trump?
Give him a BJP ticket. Oh, no, give him a BJP ticket. No, please do not interrupt. No, this is not fair, please. I am asking Shehzad Poonawala, he is the spokesperson of BJP, please give a BJP ticket to Mr. Donald Trump. You have the government, you have the majority, you can make all the changes, make him a president of India. He is the biggest savior, no. He is above Prime Minister Modi. He is above anybody else. He is your godfather. Bring him to India, make him the president of India or Prime Minister of India, or do whatever.
Interesting question that you asked.
If you really so in awe with him, you find
now
that
you have gone on. You are now ranting and repeating.
Okay,
his tweet is so important.
Okay, take a counter. Okay, if he's so important, give him a BJP ticket. Respond.
No, I am sure that Mamata Banerjee is contemplating giving the widow of Yahya Sinwar a ticket. So she can probably make her stand from one district in West Bengal. But having said that, I just want to ask, the issue flagged, which is the atrocities on Hindus and Hindu phobia as a reality. I'm just asking one simple question. Everyone says Hindu terror on this panel, these three people on the downside. Now ask them to say what happened in Kashmir was Islamic jihad. Ask Vivek Srivastava to say it was Islamic jihad that led to the genocide of Hindus. आवाज ही बंद हो गई सर, आवाज ही बंद हो गई आपकी।
Srivastava, you are not audible.
कोई आवाज नहीं बंद हो रही है।
Now you are. Go ahead. We can hear you.
Loud and clear है।
हाँ बोलो इस्लामिक जिहाद।
आवाज नहीं बंद होती है शहजाद पूनावाला।
इस्लामिक जिहाद बोल दो एक बार।
कश्मीरी पंडितों के जिनोसाइड के अलावा हिंदू मुल्क में मेजोरिटी में है। कौन सा जिनोसाइड हिंदुओं के खिलाफ हुआ है? अरे हम
तो कश्मीर में क्या हुआ था?
हाँ, तो कश्मीर में हुआ वो एक अलग इशू है। इसका मतलब पूरे देश में हिंदुओं के खिलाफ जिनोसाइड।
उनको टारगेट तो किया ना, उनको अपने ही देश में, जहां आप कह रहे हैं कि हिंदू मेजॉरिटी है इस पूरे देश में, वहां उनको सामना करना पड़ा कि नहीं करना पड़ा जेनोसाइड का?
लिसन टू मी नाउ 2014 में जब से नरेंद्र मोदी आए हैं, हिंदूज हैव बीन गिवन अ बैड नेम अक्रॉस द वर्ल्ड। हमें लेबल किया है फैनेटिक, हमें लेबल किया है माइनॉरिटी हेटर।
कौन दे रहा है?
लेबल किया गया मुस्लिम हेटर।
कौन दे रहा है?
हर जगह हमारे मंदिरों पे खासकर समुदाय।
कौन दे रहा है? एक सेकंड, कौन दे रहा है हमको ये लेबल?
पूरी दुनिया दे रही है मैडम।
कौन दे रहा है? कौन कह रहा है?
आपके मंदिरों को घेरा गया, आपके खिलाफ आप ही ने डिबेट करी थी कनाडा में, लंदन में, यूनाइटेड स्टेट्स।
नहीं, उसका रीजन क्या था? What was the reason?
उसका रीजन है,
उसका रीजन ये था कि नरेंद्र मोदी पावर में आए एंड दे हैव अ राइट टू डू दैट।
और इस सत्ता ने
No, I didn't expect this from you, विवेक श्रीवास्तव। I didn't expect this from you कि आप कनाडा में जो हुआ उस इशू को, the way our diplomats were chased, the manner in which Hindus there were targeted, the temples were targeted, you're justifying that, saying कि ये Hindus को मलाइन करने का एक तरीका है। And now why are you? No, one second. Ishkaran Bhandari, you said Hindus are a minority globally. Vivek Srivastava, it's unfortunate that Vivek Srivastava is saying कि देखिए कनाडा में क्या हुआ। It's very unfortunate, Vivek Srivastava. This is not expected from you. From a seasoned neta
Swati,
like you, a political analyst like you.
Yes.
Please go ahead, Ishkaran.
Swati, these people are genocide deniers because their politics consists of denying the genocide which happens on Hindus. Why I said what President Trump's statement is important. Anybody who recognizes Hindu genocide and has a position of significance and makes a statement would be welcome. It's as simple as that. If it was somebody else, of some prime minister or ex-prime minister of some other country speaking on Bangladesh mein Hindus pe jo genocide ho raha hai, that would also be welcome because we need global awareness on Hindu genocide. Second aspect, please see what happened in the Indian subcontinent. Pakistan, what was Hindu population? What has Hindu population become? Afghanistan, what was Hindu population? What it has become? Bangladesh. Whereas in India, the population of minorities has grown. So no matter how much rhetoric you spin on TV, no matter how much hatred you have in your heart, facts and data does not lie.
Absolutely.
And we see genocide happening in these nations, whereas in India, every minority is flourishing.
Absolutely.
That is the difference,
and
which
the
is borne out
logic
by hard
cannot be
facts.
विवेक श्रीवास्तव की देखिए हिंदूज को मलाइन कर रहे हैं, हमको haters बोल रहे हैं, look at what is happening in Canada. That's an entirely different issue and that cannot be justified. Violence against any community, whether Hindu, Muslim, cannot be justified. When it comes to Donald Trump, is this a pitch to woo the voters or is he exposing the hypocrisy of those who have not taken a stand on this issue or are afraid or are shying away from taking a stand? Is a question, open question. The viewers are watching the debate. They can decide for themselves. Thank you very much, gentlemen, on debate number 1. But Shehzad Poonawalla and Kamru Zaman Chaudhary will continue with us for debate number 2 as well. Moving